Hi, I'm James Woods with First Things First. I'm the community outreach specialist / facilitator for Dads Making a Difference. I got involved with First Things First. I went to Maximus when Maximus, before it was Veritas. I came here because the lady said they would help me get a house. And so, lo and behold, this is why I came, because I thought they were going to help me get a house. So 2018, I came through the program. And at first I didn't believe in the program. I just thought it was just gonna be something differently. I thought he was gonna help me get a house, basically. Me coming through Dads Making a Difference and learning so much more than I bargained for. The knowledge that I got, the experience that I got, the camaraderie that I got, the brotherhood that I got from being around different fathers in different situations that I never knew they were in. And I thought I was the only one in this situation. The biggest benefit I took away from it was the knowledge. The knowledge that there is help. The knowledge of knowing how to navigate the child support system. We all know the system is not what it's supposed to be in everybody's eyes. It just depends on what you think of the system. I was very hurt about the system because I was incarcerated 4 times, but it was something that I could control. Once I learned how to control and navigate the child support system, the sky was the limit for me. Reggie Madison, man, is a great mentor, a great guy I met coming through Dads Making a Difference. I would come Tuesday to the class, and I would come every Tuesday. I would come early, and I would come like 30, 45 minutes early just because I wanted to share my story with Reggie. And I told him, I was like, hey man, I want to do this job one day. He was like, you ain't ready. But I didn't understand the meaning behind that, because I was still the manager of a car wash, even though I was still coming through this class. And most men who get in my situations, they figure that's the easy way out, is just to give up. Just to give up. And just, if you got a job that you don't make much money on, you still, sometimes your mentality is just to give up or find another job or do different things to make ends meet. But my struggle over the years was, I was tired of running. I just wanted to become a better father and a better man. So Dads Making a Difference, and Reggie Madison and Dwayne Sutton, and just those fathers and those men just empowering me and just seeing something different in me that I never dreamed of. And when I first got to the class, he would always hear, I didn't graduate high school as well, so the first thing he said to me was, look to the left, look to the right. Some of you all are not gonna make it. So to hear that, it lit a fire in me. And today, from that day, I said I was determined to win. I was gonna win. I was $100,000 in debt and child support. And so me coming through this program and me learning patience and me learning how to become just a understanding father and a man, be telling you $100,000 in the hole now from the debt compromise program, which I've learned from the Dads Making a Difference program. I've talked to all of my kids' mothers except one, and they've all agreed to sign the debt compromise, which is gonna take away my debt for child support. And then I'll be $5,000 to the good, and then I won't have any more child support. And I know if that doesn't tell a father that it can change you, it can help, and I don't know what will. Me being in and out of jail, I knew I wanted to help my community. I wanted to figure out what I could do to help my community and help fathers who I had been incarcerated with, to get them to understand that there is help out there, that we can make it as fathers. And I wanted to break down the barriers of the deadbeat dads or the fathers that they go through so much. And me being in that label as a deadbeat dad, I wanted to break that stigma. And I wanted to break that generational cycle that my father wasn't always around, but he was around. But I didn't get that structure from my father. I was raised by my mom. Oh, where I am now the proud facilitator for Dads Making a Difference. So me coming through this program, I never dreamed, not in a million years, that I would be the facilitator for Dads Making a Difference. Or me walking into the courtrooms now with the judges, who actually was one of my judges who gave me time for child support. Now they advocate for fathers. So when the judges see me walk inside the courtrooms with these fathers, sometimes they say, hey, I see you with Mr. Woods from Dads Making a Difference with First Things First. You're on the right track. So now I'm teaching the class to fathers and giving my story to fathers and helping them understand that I'm not just a guy who's in First Things First at Dads Making a Difference to implore you to come to this program. I'm giving you me. I'm telling you my story. I'm telling you my success story, but I'm also letting you tell your success story as well as a father and what it can do for you, because it's changed my life. And I just don't want my community to I want my community to understand that if I can do it, you can do it. Coming from the background that I came from, and me growing up in an impoverished area, and my mom was a single mom, and just moving around a lot. I had a lot of moving pieces, and so now that I'm able to be sustainable and be a father and do the things that I wanted to do, to be around my kids a lot more because I have a job and focus on family, health, and relationships. So not only am I helping my kids grow, I'm helping my wife grow. I'm teaching my family that things that I can do, they can do it as well. And so I don't want to be the only person in my community sharing this light or shedding this light. I want my community to say, well, if Mr. Woods can do it, then I can do it as well. We don't just only focus on child support. We're trying to break down the things that we thought that makes you be a better person and a better man in your community. We also like camaraderie. And I like to tell my fathers it's just more than child support now. I try to find my way of bringing Dads Making a Difference from my perspective, and just to encourage fathers to say, it's okay to say you're not okay. And it's a safe space for fathers to say, dude, I'm mentally breaking down. I'm in a bad space. The child support, my job, my life, jobs, housing. This is what we also try to do at First Things First with Dads Make a Difference, is to get fathers to sustainable situations where they can be better fathers. Even though I work for First Things First, even though I'm a facilitator for Dads Making a Difference, I still pay child support. I still understand the hurt. I still understand the pain. And the first step is to say, I want help. That is the first thing that I try to tell fathers, is to get that in your understanding, and just to understand accountability is to say, I want help. And what better place to come around with fathers who understand your situations, understand your circumstances. Most fathers come in here and they come in angry, they come in sad, mad, they just want to give up. And so more importantly, that's the first thing we do, is we listen to fathers. Because that's what we were missing sometimes. We never had those outlets, because in the community of men, we don't never have those outlets sometimes. And so now that's what I'm trying to bring from Dads Making a Difference, is that outlet to fathers, so they can speak, so they can tell what's on their heart, so they can get it off their chest. Because mental illness is very tough right now. It's very tough in the world, but it's more important that we as fathers try to break down those barriers so we can pass it on to our next generation and break down those generation cycles. So that is what we do. We breaking down barriers. We helping fathers to understand it's okay to be a loving, hugging, structured father.